Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of our Settra campaign. Settra is steamrolling at the moment. We are wiping out the followers of Nagash, our mortal enemies. We're recruiting some units and kind of pushing forward, trying to make something happen here. We're finally kind of getting somewhere on this campaign. It took a little while. We had kind of a rough couple first episodes, but we're finally expanding now, pushing outwards, and doing well. We've won a couple key battles and all this other kind of stuff. And once we consolidate our power on this little peninsula, this little corner of the map, then we should be in a pretty good spot. Hopefully these guys are not going to try and take this settlement. I want it for myself. They're not allowed to have it. Let's kind of get through these end turn here a little bit faster. There we go. So we should be able to swing over here and take that. Nice and simply. I'm just going to keep occupying because I want these for myself. And any buildings that happen to be there, even better. Like this one, for example. I'm almost tempted to build barracks down here so we can recruit better stuff. But I don't think that's really necessary. I'm gonna leave this army up here. I think I might push down this way with that army. So let's get Settra down over here. We need to get in. There we go. I was gonna say we need to get in here and do a little bit with this guy. Let's see. What should we give him? How about Canopic Jar? And attend me actually might be pretty good. Let's do that. Because then, you know, if we have two units here that both have that trait, that's just more and more local recruitment capacity, which is pretty useful. Definitely want Purple Sun on that army. So we still need to take the Wizard Caliph's Palace. We need to take the Sorcerer's Isles, or Islands. And then this army is not done recruiting, but we're going to send them down this way to kind of try and mop up this little corner. We're getting somewhere. I'm very happy about this. It's been it's been rough. But our campaign is finally underway properly. We're finally getting some things done. And once we actually get rid of these enemies, then we can turn our focus to some other stuff. Like the Rakaf dynasty. Maybe we'll want to take out Greybeard's prospectors right away. Maybe. Might just be best just to get rid of them, because they're kind of just in the way right now. Yeah, look at that. Arkhan the Black is back with a full army that he managed to conjure out of nowhere. Although I did defeat Arkhan. Well, no, I defeated Arkhan. Apparently he doesn't have like a well, maybe he has a shorter wounded cooldown or something. I guess I did beat him like a few turns ago. What has he got in this army? Some Crypt Ghouls. Is he within range of Settra? He is. No, he's not. Dang it. Probably not within range of this guy either, eh? Nope, not quite. Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. Let's go Power Drain for a little bit more Winds of Magic. And then I'm thinking maybe we want to go... Oh, that's why, because the road's like over here. So we got to cross, like, over this way. Let's just kind of bring these guys over like so. Now we can see their full army, and their full army is just nothing but skeletons. That's what I like to see. Good. Okay, so we're in their territory. So we might as well take this opportunity. Income from raiding 0? Why would we not get any income from raiding? The border is not right there. The border's down here. Okay, yeah, never mind. Disregard. So in that case, let's move you guys forward a bit. Like so. They shouldn't be able to get to my cities. You are fully replenished. So we're going to start sending you this way. So I can send him down this and hit the Eye of the Panther. And hit Vulture Mountain, hopefully. And we should, hopefully Arkhan will just attack. That would be ideal. I don't know how likely that is, but I think either one of these armies should be able to take on Arkhan's army, because his whole his army is basically equal to mine. He's just got nothing but skeletons. So we should be fine. Land of the Dead. What do we got over here where we can build stuff? We can build stuff over here. Probably would be good to get some more recruitment capacity for like our basic infantry units, honestly. Do we have any... No recruitment capacity for Lich Priests. Galbaraz, we could level up, get some more Nehekaran warriors. I mean, we're slowly getting public order here. Let's actually go another obelisk for public order. And then I think I'm going to end it there. I don't think I want to spend, like, 3,600 gold for the ability to have 2 more Nehekaran warriors is a little bit iffy right now. I think we want to be a little bit more careful. But Arkhan's kind of up against the ropes now. He's only got that 1 army, I imagine. Oh, no, he's got 2. Okay, he wants to attack. I think those odds are better than you're thinking here. He does have some sepulchral stalkers. He does have a few heroes, a couple of wizards. I think we can win this, though. We'll fight it for sure. Hopefully our reinforcements come in from next to our army, so we can just kind of unify our forces, but if not, then so be it. He's not attacking Settra. Nope, our reinforcements are coming in from back there. Okay, well, that's fine. So I think what we probably want to do then... Give me a big line of skeleton swords here. We'll kind of form up over on, like, this flank, right? We'll go our spears back here. Archers right there in the middle. Let's spread them out just a little bit. There we go. Get our archers right here. Like so they can shoot out. We will group up these guys. Group up those guys. We can vanguard deploy these over here. And then we'll get our leadership here and here. And I do have a purple sun, so that might be good. And let's just scoot these guys up a little bit, like so. In fact, I'm actually going to change the formation of the skeletons just a little bit. Spread these guys out a little bit more thinly. There we go. And actually, what I should do is put my Tomb King up front. Start the battle. Get them moving over here. Oh, they want a corner camp? Okay. Hey, that's fine. Let's get our guys moving. Because if they want a corner camp, we can potentially unify our army much faster. Start forming me lines over here. I think I'm going to be able to form my lines faster than they will. Give me a line like so. Give my chariots over here. Both of them, like that. Okay. Skeleton horsemen archers, let's bring them over here. We'll wait till everything is on the battlefield, and then we'll start forming our groups. Yeah, now they're backing away. They're like, oh, this is a bad idea. Or they're going to try and flank, which is also still a fairly bad idea. Form me lines like that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Looks like all of our units are on the battlefield now. So let's grab those 2 chariots and group them up. Put them over here. Grab those 2 chariots. Put them right here. Horses, group. Put them over here for now. And these guys group. Let's actually put them maybe over here. Okay. Then we've got all these skeleton warriors. We're going to group them up and form a nice big line like so. We got a couple of skeleton spearmen. We'll put them right over here to kind of guard the flank against cavalry and stuff. We've got some Ushabti. I'm going to put them here kind of in that gap. And then we've got these undead ethereal units as well, which are pretty sweet. So, last but not least, we've got Settra and company. And then we've got our other 2. Apparently, you can only have 10 groups. That's fine, though. All right. Form up. They're also attacking me, so they have to come to me, which is fairly bad for them. I may actually want to take my archers and move them to about here or so. Get those ethereal guys right there into that little gap. Get some of these spears and put them out here on this flank to guard them from being able to get in behind us easily. We got the map guarding our flank over here. We got a nice gap. What I'd like to do is actually kind of swing this line once I have everything in position anyway. And actually, we should really get our chariots and horse archers and stuff out over here. Oh, there's their general. All the way out there. Okay. Bring Settra up. Bring my mage here. Start moving that over. I mean, oh, is he on a chariot? Ah, yes, that's Arkhan himself. Okay. Well, if Arkhan, who is terrible in melee, wants to get tangled up with a bunch of units in his chariot, including spearmen who are anti-large, that's his own fault. And we'll spirit leech him too, because if we can kill Arkhan nice and early, that'll be very good for us. Okay. Skeleton horsemen, come back behind the lines. Okay. And they're just, they're shooting at me, but they don't have a whole lot in the way of archers, so that's fine. Get on that guy. We also have some sepulchral stalkers over here. I would really like them to die. Give me a thicker line, please. Arkhan got away. That's fine. Can you spirit leech him again? Let's see how he likes my chariot charge. Wow, he is absolutely wrecking my chariot. Okay, get them out. Pause for a minute. Got a fairly nice blob forming up there. I think it's time to charge forward with just about everything. A lot of my skeleton warriors and stuff have been kind of stomped on a bit, but that's okay. Let's get these horsemen over here. Get my archers focusing down those crypt ghouls if we can. Let's turn them a little bit. We don't want any gaps in our lines. We want our archers to be able to fire. You come over here, drop a purple sun right about... I mean... honestly, like right in here could be really good. Where's Arkhan himself? Over there? Okay. Disengage, come over this way. Let's kind of let Arkhan do his thing. Yeah, that purple sun did some good work. Did some damage. Did some damage to my own men too, but it did some work. Okay, you guys shoot the sepulchral stalkers. They're summoning Ushabti right here. As I figured they would. That's all right. Those Ushabti will die eventually. We're getting our first major heal. Bring these guys around. The flank, like out there. Okay, start bringing chariots over that way. Get them shooting at these skeleton warriors, because that'll be an easy kill if we can manage it. Get my Ushabti fighting their Ushabti. Oh, hey, skeletons. Skeleton archers. You're not supposed to be on... You need to be on guard mode so you don't charge past my lines and run into combat. That's just going to be bad. They also have a Lich Priest over here, Settra. That seems like a lovely opportunity for you. Oh, wait. Where is Settra? Settra. Oh, Settra's right here. Getting beat up pretty bad, actually. Not what we're looking for. Let's summon the Ushabti right over here. Okay, bring my general over here to help Settra. Okay, you guys fire at... What's a good target? Honestly, over here is a very good target. Firing over here, crossfire, get some crossfire into those lines. Settra, come back. I don't want you to die. And I mismicroed them, so they're all getting beat up. Chariots. Group. Get out of combat. Get in on these guys. Chariots, come down here. And we could just, like, everybody after Arkhan. Arkhan's not taking nearly as much damage as I would like, but I think we should win this. One of my generals is in pretty bad shape. Let's get this Ushabti up there to assist. Ult. Get them charging in over here. Where's my general? Right over here. All right, you and Settra, come over here where you'll be fairly safe. Give me some archers. Got my chariots charging into this mess, but that actually appears to be like one unit. That's not really helping very much. Maybe a little, but not enough. A lot of their unit is broken though, so this is good. This is exactly what we need. You guys get on their sepulchral stalkers. Chariots, come over here and attack those guys. Got some Ushabti and stuff as well. Get them on this Lich Priest, who I do expect to die fairly quickly. Most of my generals took a little bit more of a beating than I would have liked, but... Arkhan's being chased down. Pull you guys through if we can. And actually, this... Where are you? Way over there. Okay, well, that's not really helpful. What about you? You're much closer. Give me... Oh, this whole flank just, like, melted. Yeah, we win. We won it. It was ugly, but we won it. Took a lot of damage, probably lost a couple units. But we did win. Except for Arkhan, who apparently is unbreakable or something? Oh, no, he's taking a lot of damage. He's going down. There we go. Now we win. And that wipes out Arkhan. We lost 1 unit of skeleton horsemen. Our Tomb King nearly died, but didn't. Settra nearly died, but didn't. But the beautiful thing is now we can basically replenish, like, all of that damage. Because we replenish so much between turns. I'm going to go with canopic jars. We need to get as many of those as we can. And we just beat 2 of his armies. So I don't know how quickly he can raise new ones, but I have a feeling we're going to be able to push again. And mess him up pretty good. We might need a turn to replenish ourselves a little bit. But we can kind of do it as we get into position. So up here, this guy, I don't think you can reach the Eye of the Panther. Nope, not quite. But you can get close. And we can go... Well, you got Purple Sun. Let's go Power Drain. Then we can get Arcane Conduit next time, which will be very good. Settra. I would really like to have your Vortex spell, because it's very good. Settra didn't lose anyone. This guy lost 1 unit of Skeleton Horsemen. That is a very minimal loss. So we'll move you over here. Oh, I can't recruit Skeleton Horsemen here. All right, well, we'll just get Skeleton Warriors, I guess. Settra. I mean, I suppose we could come and take the Sorcerer Islands. Although, I don't think we need... I think this will be enough. Like, we should just be able to get here and hit him right there. Like, I think that'll be fine. Bring Settra down. Oh, yeah, he's got a fairly large army there with some nasty stuff in it. So, good to know. I think we're going to be fine, though. What other research? I still need to research some of this stuff, but pretty soon we're going to have to get to the point where we're going to start researching another dynasty. It's going to become necessary here sooner rather than later. And with the money that we have, I think we will research the next level of barracks there. And then over here, we're going to build... I really want to build this pyramid, but I can't afford it. So come to think of it, let's not build the barracks. And then we might be able to build that pyramid in a few turns. And now we get to push on Arkhan again. Oh yeah, he's got a full stack here now. Of course he does. That's all right. I'm not gonna sign a non-aggression pact with them. I already have a trade agreement. That's probably enough. I don't think they're gonna attack me. I do want to take the Sorcerer's Islands for myself. I also want to take Vulture Mountain and the Eye of the Panther. These are all on my list of things that I want, or rather things that Settra wants. I think here you just go for the miscast chance. Just the straight miscast reduction is probably fine. Fate of Buna. So take you, attack the Sorcerer's Isles. Sorcerer's Isles now belong to Settra. And we will just leave this... let's build an obelisk for some public order. We'll go Arrows of Asaph. So our archers are a little bit better. And then given that this army is fairly large, I think I'm going to kind of move... Well, what's the range on that army? I'm in it right now. So let's move just out of range. Just, ooh, Settra, you got to move just a little bit more, buddy. There we go. You can come down here and take Eye of the Panther without much of a fight. And he is down to 2 settlements, one of them Vulture Mountain, which is a walled settlement, I imagine. Since it's a capital, it should be a walled settlement. And then he's got the Wizard Caliph's Palace. King Nectanebo is going to need a little bit of a turn to replenish. I don't think I can recruit anything super useful in the time needed. Can I get the, yeah, I can get the Flock of Jajaf back. So maybe we'll put that over here in this army. In fact, if we get rid of this guy... just kidding. Mistakes were made. That's fine. We'll do it this way. King Meshib. What do we want to give you? Let's go Lightning Strike and Loot. And then he's going to attack Vulture Mountain next turn. I do have some settlement upgrade available, or some settlement upgrades available to me. However, well, yeah, we'll upgrade this one so I can put a public order building there. Because this one's going to be one of those ones that we can't just instantly take. So we'll get there. That's probably worth building a public order building. This one, public order is stabilized. Public order is fine here. Some of these are in kind of a bad spot, public order-wise. Like this one. We'll build that up as well. And let's just see what Arkhan decides to do with his 2 remaining settlements and his army and a half that he has. His garrison at the Wizard Caliph's Palace is probably fairly large, because I think might be a level 4 settlement even or something like that. It's probably relatively large, so it's not going to be something that we should be able to take with one army. There we go. Nice little income bonus from all of that. Oh, look! They've decided to abandon this settlement. Isn't that just lovely? So, can you hold against these guys? Maybe. Ooh. I have an idea. So, part of the issue is that we don't have anything that can bust down gates. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to perform the Great Incantation of Tahoth. Which will allow me to recruit a Casket of Souls into Settra's army. Like so, which is just a very, very good siege unit. It's basically a giant, essentially like a super catapult, I guess is the easiest way to think of it. Eye of the Panther. How quickly could I build walls? Probably not quickly enough, eh? Yeah, not quickly enough to really make the garrison have any sort of real additional benefit. I mean, I will get some Nehekaran horsemen and warriors and stuff. I really don't want to lose this army. I'm kind of hoping that these guys fall back and try to defend the Wizard Caliph's Palace. Because this guy by himself, what level is this wizard? 8? We might be able to make it work. Hard to say. Okay. And it would be 18 turns to research one of the dynasties. But if we take a couple more settlements, that's going to go down a little bit. Because every settlement we take increases our research rate by like 5% or 3% or something like that. It would be great if we could research another dynasty before the rite that we just performed wears off. But I think this is worth it. Yeah, they're running away now. They're running straight for the dwarves. That's what I like to see. And I will be taking the Wizard Caliph's palace. These guys are on their last legs. They will probably take... I don't know, dwarves are tough to beat. Especially with one army of very lightly armored Tomb Kings. So we'll see. But we're going to take Settra. And he is going to come and attack this. I do have the Casket of Souls, so I can attack the gate. And I outnumber them by a ridiculous margin. However, they do have some much stronger units. So we'll continue the siege long enough to bring my second army down. And now, we win easily. And occupy again. Thank you for the province. I appreciate it very much. I will also be taking or building the building there to make Ushabti, so I can get more of those. Let's go lightning strike and money. I definitely want to be getting arcane conduit fairly soon. You were gonna go Winds of Magic Power Reserve first.
The day of awakening comes.
You can't garrison inside just yet. But they're gonna quickly run out of space to run. They're gonna have to attack this, which I think is the last dwarven settlement, so there's probably a couple dwarven armies chilling up there. And I just need to hold them in this little area long enough that I can crush them with all of these armies. And that is not at all impossible. We do have research available. I suppose we should just start researching the next dynasty. Let's see, income from settlements, income from sacking and looting. I think we want to go third dynasty. Most of these buffs aren't that useful, but this proclamation is pretty good for income from settlements. Also have a new commandment available, so we'll go, for now, I think, casualty replenishment for the moment. At least until we've wiped out Arkhan's stuff. It's quite possible that he's going to take this province from Greybeard's prospectors. That's it, quite possibly even likely. Because it seems like the auto-resolve does fail, or does kind of favor factions that are, you know, legendary lords, like playable factions. In the auto-resolve, it seems like it gives them a little bit of a benefit. But I don't know, there's presumably a lot of dwarves down there. And dwarves have very thick armor, and low-tier Tomb Kings units do not have a lot of armor piercing, so we'll see. Bray herds come. Yeah, well, whatever. Don't really care about the Bray herds. Okay, Settra's fully replenished. This guy is not yet, but will be. Oh, they've got two armies forming up over here. Okay, well, let's get Settra to here. Oh, I wonder if I could catch him in an ambush. That would be pretty nice. See if they're stupid enough to charge over this way. And that is within range of the city already. So... Oh, was that damaged building? Shouldn't have. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, one of their agents, I imagine. Yeah, that must be what it was. That's fine. Annoying, but fine. And then we just kind of from here. Oh, look, they can magically get 2 full stacks up this way. That's lovely. We should be able to win that pretty easily, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. I will be taking replenishment. There we go. Sorry, I think my Windows was like, oh, would you like to install a thing? And I'm like, no, Windows, I don't want to install a thing right now. I'm in the middle of an end turn playing a video and recording a game for the peoples. So if you lost sound there for a minute, I apologize. But it's okay. We're good. Luckily, it didn't reset my recording, which sometimes happens. Stupid pop-ups. All those guys are basically dead. That's very bad for them. Do I have any sympathy? No, I don't. No sympathy whatsoever. Arcane Conduit. There we go. So now, they've lost 2 of their armies. And that means Settra can come up here. Siege that out. We can bring you up for a little bit of extra support. Bring you down. Actually, you know what? Let's bring you down like so. And rip. I'll be taking that as well. We've unlocked another Regiment of Renown. Follower gained. And rip. Followers of Nagash. That makes me very happy. So we now are in a position where we are not at war with anybody. And we can just kind of push east, one enemy at a time. First we take out these guys, then we take out these guys, and just kind of basically work our way over until we hit a point where, you know, we've kind of consolidated our position and we have a far more strong sort of defensive position. So this is really good. I do actually want to upgrade the Skullstorm incantation because that is a really good spell. I think honestly it's really the only spell that I like out of the new the Lore of Nehekara. So I want to upgrade that for sure. And then down here, we've got El Kalabad. Let's move this army kind of over here a little bit just to see if we can maybe see what they have. I see 1 army. Dude, we can totally take this. I do want some public order because public order is dropping in this area. Same goes for here. Actually, iron is more valuable than the public order right now. We'll be fine. Public order will stabilize. Now that we control this entire province, I can go public order. Do that. You need to recruit something. Let's give you another skeleton horseman. And you need to recruit some stuff as well. Let's just merge all of your skeletons. And then we'll go... maybe we give you a couple of Nehekara warriors. And then... oh, wait. They need... you need at least 1 more cavalry. Maybe do something like that. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll build these armies back up. We'll come down here, hit the dwarves real quick. And then we can start pushing over here on the Rakaf dynasty. They're on my list of enemies as well. You can see our income is actually up to a decent amount now, 2,000. That's not bad, considering we have no public order. Or no army upkeep whatsoever. Let's end the turn. We're kind of building up some money. There's also a lot of relics and trade resources and stuff like that down here that we can take advantage of as we go along. I'd like to take out the dwarves if I can. Once the dwarves have been killed, and we can worry about... I mean, that'll give me a nice little pathway to go attack the Rakaf dynasty. I could also consider trying to trade with them, but I think I'm a little bit more worried about this instead. Hey, quest issue. Gain access to golden idols, gemstones, and marble. Eye of the Panther gets gemstones. That'll be very useful once we actually get it. And I think we're just gonna take... how much replenishment do I need here? Not much. Let's move Settra out this way. I don't see any more armies of the dwarven variety around here. Oh, wow. Oh, I bet they got attacked by Arkhan. So I guess we're just gonna wipe them out. That was a much easier fight than I anticipated. There we go. And that wipes out... did that not destroy them? Oh, it did. Here we go. So they've been destroyed. So Settra leveled up. I don't really care much more about some of these other things. Like, okay, whatever. I do, however, care about getting him on a Kemrian War Sphinx, which turns him into something a lot nastier to deal with in combat. So I think that's well worth it. Definitely want Arcane Conduit over here. And now we can start kind of moving these armies out, sweeping east to deal with a variety of different threats and things. I am going to destroy that. How's our public order here? Improving. Good. Public order up here is still pretty bad. Let's upgrade... Well, first of all, there's dyes here and salt here. I think we'll upgrade this one first. I don't control this entire thing because I have to take out the Bretonnians. Well, I'll do that eventually, but not just yet. And then let's upgrade... I get golden idols there. Spices here. Both of those are valuable. I mean, as much as I love having all these recruitment buildings, I think I want access to golden idols sooner rather than later. Gorgazan does not have any trade resources, right? No. Galbaraz also does not have any trade resources. Probably worth it to upgrade, though, and put some walls up here, honestly, because this is kind of like this is like our gate to the north. This is our first line of defense if we get attacked from up there by all the orcs and stuff. So we're going to want to deal with that. There's also a Book of Nagash right here. That's a roving marauder army, I believe. Got the Black Tower, got Pools of Despair.
Submit to your king.
Can you see? All right, they probably have walls here. The Black Tower definitely has a sizable garrison. Some of this is going to be harder to deal with than other things. Xandria, we've already got clay. I need money to buy that. All right. Then the turn. We're up to 350 canopic jars. If we get up to 800 canopic jars and 10,000 gold, we can unlock a new army, which is like separate from the research tree. So that can be very useful. But we need 800 canopic jars, so we're going to need a way to kind of generate some if we can make that happen. We'll see. But I am very happy with our progress. We've wiped out all of our enemies. We're about to make some more enemies by going to war against the Rakaf dynasty. Although I wonder, I don't suppose you guys would just confederate, would you?
For I still have a more
Become you can't confederate.
drink.
Huh.
Then we talk trade.
I can make them a vassal, but I guess you can't actually confederate as the Tomb Kings. Okay. Well, fair enough. There's Settra on his War Sphinx. Bring you over. They got a ton of armies up there. That is so many armies. They got like three armies just stacked up right here. I'm going to need, well, 3 plus the garrison. That's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. We may want to just make nice with them, honestly. Although I really want the Black Tower of Arkhan, because there's some pretty useful strategic buildings there. But we may not be ready to do that yet. Maybe we just go for the Black Pyramid of Nagash, which has a Sentinel army defending it. Maybe we make that work for us. I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little bit. Do we have the ability to trade with anyone that we didn't before? Have we discovered anyone new? Doesn't appear so. Okay. Public order. Let's look at our public order. Okay, we need a little bit of a public order building here. Let's build an obelisk. Don't need public order. Well, we will need public order here, but we're going to be building an obelisk once this is built up a little bit. Public order is perfectly fine here, although a good chunk of that is the fact that Settra is in here at the moment. So let's just upgrade the sepulcher a little bit, and then definitely go gold mine. Start getting some of those unique resources. We're fine on public order there. This is all good as well. Yeah, I think that's all okay. So I guess we will upgrade the... I guess we'll upgrade this one. And now, we need to decide what we're going to do with, excuse me, with the Rakaf dynasty. Because I'm thinking that we can't take on that many armies. Our 3 armies against their 3 armies. I don't know if we can pull that off. Because it's really 3 armies against 4 armies. Plus, they have walls on their settlement. I think we're just going to be outgunned. Like, that's just too much stuff. So, yeah, they got 3 full stacks over here. And those stacks basically all consist of, like, trash skeleton units. But they also have... I mean, they're also rocking... This is undefended, though. Well, it's not undefended. It has walls. Yeah, I don't think we can do this. Not without losing, not without potentially losing everything. Because the risk is when we do go to war with them, that they'll push out and start taking back all this stuff that we've just taken. And we don't want that. We'll go to war with them eventually once we have probably another army available to us. For now, I think the smart play is to just kind of sit back a little bit. Focus on other things. Focus on taking, like, the Black Pyramid of Nagash, for example. Because they haven't really seemed too ambitious. They haven't seemed like they want to expand out too much. Or anything along those lines. So I think we'll be, we're fine. I mean, we could also consider just trading with them. For some additional income. I don't think they really have much for trade resources that I'm interested in at the moment, anyway. We'll want to crush them sooner or later, but I don't think we want to do it just yet. And then there's also the matter of these guys, Numis, over here. They may also be someone who wants to... Oh, do they have any trade resources at all? No, it's just this Black Tower of Arkhan itself. So, I mean, we could pretty easily make nice with them. Let's do that.
Settra the Imperishable.
What would a trade agreement net us, trade-wise? 39. Wow, a whole 39 trade. That's so much. Very valuable. Not really. I also don't want to go trespassing because I don't want to make them mad.
Settra does not serve.
So we will move this way. I hate the fact that this road goes straight through the pools of despair. I just realized that. I mean, we could try and like sort of starve them out, but I think what we want to do is we want to push for the Black Pyramid. I think with 3 armies, we should be able to take it. I think there's only 1 Sentinel army there. And when we take the Black Pyramid of Nagash, that has some strategic bonuses associated with it as well. Which actually, like, based on my very limited understanding of Warhammer fantasy lore, is, like, completely in direct conflict with the lore. Like, from my understanding, the Tomb Kings look at Nagash, who is, like, this dark necromancer wizard guy. He was a Tomb King priest, and then he, like, dabbled in necromancy, and he basically invented vampires. And necromancy for the most part, like a twisted dark version of it. And he's the reason that the Tomb Kings are undead instead of like normal living people. And my understanding is that the Tomb Kings basically look at Nagash and anything he has ever done or touched or whatever as like the devil. Like he is the great evil. You know, they're like, he was pretty much Hitler. So I don't think they'd actually be interested in owning the Black Pyramid of Nagash for their own power. I think they would want to completely destroy it, but they're like actually terrified of it. So I don't know how lore friendly that is. Same goes for this whole mechanic where you collect the books of Nagash. Like, that's another thing that, from my limited understanding, admittedly, that the Tomb Kings would never actually want to do. I think they'd be like, this is the stupidest idea ever. We're going to upgrade the Eye of the Panther first because we can get gemstones there. And I think that's fairly useful. Bring you over here. We're trying to avoid the pools of despair. For the moment, at least. Okay. Earthing. Then we can get Arcane Conduit next turn. Xandri, I don't really know what I'm looking for at the moment. I think like a lot of this stuff is just kind of like, well, maybe eventually. But let's upgrade this. We'll put our trade resource here. I don't think Kofar has... Oh, they do. They have spices. We need a little bit of public order here as well. I don't think I want to upgrade the ports just yet. What is my actual trade income right now? 691. That's pretty terrible. It's quite pitiful, in fact. But it's okay. All right, let's go see what we're up against here with the Black Pyramid. I know it's a Sentinel army. I also know that because I've been beaten up on the followers of Nagash, the Rakaf dynasty likes me a lot more than they used to. They used to really dislike me, like to the point where we should have been at war, but after wiping out Arkhan, the Black, they like me now. And I'm okay with this. Growth and diplomatic relations down. I guess that's the way you gotta go. All right, let's see. So if we swing over here, can I see it? Nope. What if I move you to like here? I don't want to actually go, well, I guess I'm going into their territory a little bit. Let's see. So I see a couple of armies. I see Tomb Guard. Lot of Tomb Guard there. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough fight. I don't know if we can do this one either. Not with our current set of units anyway. Maybe we could using magic. You know, a couple well-placed vortex spells could possibly do the trick, but I think we need to build up our forces a bit. There's also the matter of the Black Tower. Like, really what we need is a 4th army, and we're going to have one available to us in 8 turns. So I think that's probably our path to success, so to speak. Let's come back. I don't think I can trade. Yeah, the Sentinels, this faction cannot trade. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, you know what? I think it's a good place to leave off today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.